Not a bath. Good morning, Twitch and YouTube. I hope you're having a good day. I'm a little slow today, which I know seems weird because I started stream early. But, normally when I start streams, I've eaten, brushed my teeth, all of that stuff. Sometimes I haven't brushed my teeth. But, today, I'm running behind, so in about half an hour after my meds kick in, I'll be eating. Hopefully we'll have no viewers while I eat and while I go and brush my teeth. But that's not how it works sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we are looking for this. Well, I think I messed up when I was in the story last. But we'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, we probably have to go back into the chasm and figure it out. Oh, my chat is not up. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Not that I think anyone's here watching yet, but... Hey, look, there's a statue. We're gonna go to the statue and then we're gonna head backwards. This is the statue I have on my main profile. On my main profile, we got to Sumeru, we got introduced to Sumeru, and then we were cleaning this statue, and that's where I'm gonna catch up this particular account before I officially switch over. I should probably get out my Traveler and Dendromo myself. Woohoo! What are those? Lofen, did you see them? What are you talking about? A little round plant-like things. Gone just like that. You're seeing things, Paimon. No, they're creatures, you know, like fairies or something. Stop patronizing Paimon. They were not hallucinations. Anyways, we should ask around when we get a chance. Good morning, Drake. How are you? We finished Kevin Go and Go Fuck Yourself yesterday. Yes. We should ask her around when we get a chance, is what Paimon said. And we are gonna head over. I have almost finally gotten my my streaming account to my main account, so I'll be making the switch soon. Which makes me happy, because it means that I can finally move forward with the story. Ali is almost done with Sumeru. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope that you get your characters to level 90 and that it's good for you. Well, that's good. Oh, for the domains? I'm really weirded out that Storm Terror is one of the only domains you can't, like, co-op with. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she
Paimon,
be
not everyone
ignoring
wants
us?
to talk to us.
How dare she?
Calm down, it's probably nothing to get worked up on. Or maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
That's always a good idea.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell! sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
The smell, something's
What?
not right.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Paimon. Of course you don't feel anything.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on. Wake up.
It says follow a voice, but I don't hear anything. Hey, it's one of those petrified trees. Oh. Good thing for those rocks. Walking simulator. Say forgive me or forget me? World forgot me. Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler has been out for a long time now.
Been out for a long time now.
Oh, I guess she does talk.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am
Well,
I?
we're at... Good question. Where are we? Hyman was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for the help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
This taste in my mouth is so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for
Kinda sounds
Sumeru
fucking
scholars of certain darshans
high and
to
mighty.
dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, I
Very
guess.
good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru
No
City.
need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
I don't wanna.
Are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
All right.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know!
I feel it's a little
What's
weird.
You mean how you're feeling now?
My body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw
mean
was
The
hallucinations.
vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt like I was standing deep underground, but the red sky, could it have been
Well,
Conria?
considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably won't tell us the truth.
You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Sorry, I'm starting to get
explains why
hungry,
you
so
were
I'm starting to
so
zone out a
quiet
little bit.
earlier.
My bad.
Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with
Good
Coley.
idea. Collie's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Collie!
Oh, that all went to Kaya. Oh, well.
Lazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Doesn't look like we're too far from... Alright, so let's go turn these in real quick. Hi, Emma. How are you doing? My game is going really well so far. We're about to turn in my commissions for the day and then get back to it. I'm actually really close to being able to switch over to my main account because we're almost caught up. If you don't know, oh, what's this? Emma says, I'm doing good, dear. Thanks for asking. Though, what about you? I'm doing alright. Have work today, so my stream's not going to be as long as I'd like it, but that's life, I guess.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
But if you don't know, I started playing Genshin on an American account, got to Sumeru and went, I don't know what's going on in this story. So I've been basically replaying it back through on a stream. And yeah, we are about to be caught up, and I am excited for that.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome
super
to the
excited.
Adventurers Guild.
Emma says, oh, it's understandable though, heart back.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Also, I kind of wanted to apologize for Bobby Vita the other day when you were on chat. He's as close as I have to a mod, and I'm still having trouble with a lot of art commission bots and the stream
Ad
bots as a
Astra
general statement. So I'm sorry about that. Emma says, yeah, you're right, though. Thanks for understanding. I really do appreciate it. So is this one of your favorite games, or are you familiar with the game? I guess I'd be familiar with the game. It's more I like the art that came from the game. I've been I don't want to say studying, but I've been reading fanfic and looking at art for a while when that came from this game. And then finally released on Xbox, and I was like, oh, finally I can go and, you know, do my thing.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
I kinda did. And now I'm starting to learn who all these characters are from the fan arts that I love.
Next, let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something that we can help with?
Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle
Basically an
more dangerous
outrider.
areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
I'm just gonna spin around for a moment. Semi-useless like. I like Sumeru. I like being inside trees. They make me happy.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's... Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Did I miss it? Look it up. Oh, okay.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I am a terrific climber.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By
Oh,
the
thank
way,
you, Paimon.
Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden. Doesn't that coincide with Conria?
According to what Master
Seriously,
told me,
everything I
the
hear
sages
500
later found
years
a
ago, I'm
newly
like,
born
Conria?
Dendro Archon and
Conria?
whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity,
Conria?
the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Sorry for the loud.
But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Because you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Oh, crap. It says... Amber, Outrider of the Knights of Favonius? The avid glider from Mondstadt?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... Sorry.
1 second. Sorry, I'll be right there. Like I said earlier in this stream, I'm running behind schedule, so I still need to eat, brush my teeth, pull my tarot card, all that kind of stuff that I do on the daily basis. Oof. I really hope everyone's having a good day. I think I got a new viewer. Hi, viewer. I hope you're having a good day. Wow, we'll never see this side of you, Chloe.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little
We just met
different
this
from
person,
what
though,
you
so.
just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though.
Food.
Why do you two want to know about the
Just
Dendro
spill out.
Archon?
God damn it. I hate when that happens.
So
Oh,
that's
crap.
why
I
you're
didn't see what
here.
that said.
Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Hi, cute. How are you doing? Paimon's right. We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
I'm gonna go get my actual traveler character. That way we can set up with... There were two of them for a moment. It kind of freaked me out.
There's still a long road.
Let's see. How are you doing today, cute?
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe Greater
You
Lord?
might be right. The statue does look kinda old.
Cute says, "Oh my god, Sumeru, our conquest.
anyway,
I love
we'll
this
have to
one.
figure
Very
that
trippy."
later.
Okay, good to know.
Let's get
We are
started on
actually...
cleaning the
Oh,
statue.
sorry. Give me a
Paimon will
second.
fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
You and Paimon meticulously clean the
Nice
statue.
work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Alright, this is so cute. Just so you know, this is my alternate account. When I started Genshin Impact, I literally was on an American account, and I skipped through all of the story. I got past the chasm and realized that I should probably go back and replay the story because I was missing a lot of stuff. Now that I've replayed through, I have found a lot of information, like the hilly trolls are not going. Cute says not going to spoil anything, but this one goes hard. Okay, fair enough. Hilly trolls are Konya residents. We found out that Dainsliff and the Traveler lived for 500 years. we have kind of split accounts on what happened to Conria. Dainsliff says it was all the gods, but every time we see a flashback, it's the heavenly principles that we see. That lady that separated us from our sister. So I'm a little iffy on that. But yeah, we are at the part where I now get to change over to my main account. We are at the point now where it's no longer stuff I'm seeing kind of for the first time, but kind of for the second time. We are now at the point where I'm going to be seeing everything for the first time now. So, I think I will be switching over my account. I think that that's the right thing to do right now. I'm gonna go get this though, because why not? I don't know if I'll ever come back to this account or not, but yeah, it's the time. Which also means this will probably be my last stream for a few days as I try to edit all of the videos and stuff to put up on YouTube as a better story and crap. But you know, yeah, I'm just super excited about this, to be honest with you. Cause now I get to actually be with like my mains and my teams that I've actually worked kind of hard on. My friend was one who got me into this game. I was like, oh, I kind of want to play it, but also I don't want to ruin all of the fan art that I have, because sometimes knowing can make it worse. Which for things like Diluc and Kaya, knowing that they're brothers means that I can't really look at some of the fan art that I loved before in the same way. It happens. But yeah, I don't know what to say, but I think it's time. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, before I do that, I should also resonate with Dendro, since I did that on my main account. I don't know if my traveler is still Dendro at the moment, but you know, gotta get those achievements just in case. Sorry, I'm super excited, guys. Maybe I'm not making necessarily a lot of sense or anything. I guess no wishes to leave off on. Which, I mean, is kind of understandable. But it's time. We've done it. Here we go. I get to be on my main account. I'm so excited. Yay! Here's my walking moon. Because I'm saving for Risley. So, you know. So this is my main. His name is Oron, and I love him dearly. And this is my first 5-star. And he is the entire reason why I stayed in the game when I wanted to quit. Cute says, Oron, heart face, heart face. Yeah, that's how I feel about him too. Like, look at this bat. Look at this guy. He's just a little guy. A little tall guy, but just a little guy. Haizu is one of the characters that, I've read a lot of fan fictions about. So when I got him and found out that he is a magic user who punches, I was like, yes, yes. I want there to be a magic user who punches for every element, but any element that they are, which is this guy and Risley, who I'm saving up for. I'm mine. And then Tomo was the first character I actually cared about story-wise, and then Inazuma kind of like dropped him as a character, and I stopped caring about the story for a minute. Oh, Hensu and his sussy birthday. Yes, so I was shown that and I thought it was just like fan art. And recently I found out that it was official art and I was like, oh, no, this game is such a Gooner game. This game is so made for Gooners. Because there's no way that that's official art. But it was official art. And I am still really confused on how that was official art. Like, there's no way they didn't know that that was sus and sexual as hell. No way. But yeah, here are my other characters. I did Barbara for a really long time. Because Barbara and Oron tase the fuck out of everyone. Just everyone. Are you Dendro right now? I can't tell. Yeah, you're Dendro right now. Here's my Kaya. Recently, Yoverse also reposted a shirtless Tartaglia art, so yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, they know who their audience is, and that's kind of important, you know? Bennett, Noelle. My Ningguo was my first Earth Elemental outside of Noelle, and I was building her for a little while, but then I learned that you kind of have to be picky and choosy with who you build, at least for the first little bit. I love Gongmin. He's who I chose for my lantern. Right. Because yes. Yes, yes, yes. I just recently got him. As you can see, I kind of level people up to 20 and then effing forget about them almost completely. So yeah, that's who I have. Those are my characters on my main profile.
Recently. Only 10 more are left.
But oh, I'm wet. Okay, so we need to get back on track. Sorry. Okay, so boop boop boop. Please give me like two minutes, guys. 2 minutes while I just finish my breakfast real quick. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be in chat, so if you have anything to ask or to say, I'll be in chat for like literally just give me 3 minutes to eat.
Having a favorite animal, or vegetable or fruit, can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become. Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos? Who else is there? I thought I was the only one.
Okay, I'm back mostly. I still gotta like brush my teeth and stuff, but I'm mostly back. I can wait a little bit before I brush my teeth. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I really appreciate it. We're meeting up with Kali. I'm gonna be honest with you. Aw, Cute says welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Who did I just who did I just plunge into? Okay, oops.
Kali, we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay! Food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kali is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Pita pockets. Oh fuck, I love pita pockets.
What?
My wife makes some amazing pita pockets with fucking homemade tzatziki.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh,
How much do you drop all the time?
those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kali. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really
Okay,
know how to
Paimon.
compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Ooh,
I'll
we
even
love that.
include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kali! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
Sorry for the loud.
So, Kali, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature, but Master is actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called...
Nope.
Something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speaking of ears, like,
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too.
technical difficulties.
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Nope, gonna laugh. See?
Hey!
Even she's not.
Now even Kale started to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some primordial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Ah. Holly, what's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
A little bit, but that's
Oh.
okay.
Well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her
Walking
now.
at a brisk pace. One of the only times we've actually... Oh, you can sit here? Nice. One of the only times we've actually watched people walk away from our dumbasses. Okay, Oh, there's a traveling merchant? Oh, goodbye. I do not play the TCG at all.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that.
Alright. I need another
Having a
3
favorite
minutes while we're
animal
in
or
between
vegetable
stuff.
fruit
I'm gonna
can
go brush my
help us
teeth.
recognize
Please
what kind
excuse
of
me for
people
my
we want to
absence.
become.
Like I said, I've been running behind this morning, but I really wanted to get on and stream, and I'm kind of glad I did. 3 more minutes of your patience. Thank you, guys.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
I'm dead on my feet. I think I'll stay here a while.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the
Sometimes the
desert.
shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
I'm dead on my feet. I think I'll stay here a while.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos? Who else is there? I thought I was the only one.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
I think I'll stay here a while.
Sometimes the shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
I'm dead on my feet. I think I'll stay here a while.
rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
Having a favorite animal, or vegetable or fruit, can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert. The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
I'm dead on my feet.
I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you again for your patience.
Sometimes
Also,
a
my
shrouded
cat says
path is
good
not
morning.
meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Excuse me. I wish Genshin had beds you could sleep in for passing the time. Like, have the little time twisty thing, but also have like a bed that we could like, wait in. Go to bed. It's nighttime. We should be asleep in bed. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, of course. Which reminds me, you guys. This is my wishes that I'm saving. Cute says, beds like in Minecraft. Yes, exactly like in Minecraft. Where you can just like pass the night, have sleep, be a good person. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but this is my savings for Risley.
Having a favorite animal.
I was thinking
did that
all
for a minute.
night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe
Hi,
she's
Mom.
in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
We touched someone who doesn't like to be touched. Like, there may not be anything wrong other than she was overstimulated, and that's perfectly acceptable. Like, this is not a city. We are in the middle of the forest. People may not be used to being touched all the time, you know what I mean? But then again, it could be something, I guess. Let's go find out. These roads make no sense.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Big fluffy ears I want to pet. Sometimes this game does not say things I want to say, and then other times it's like, yeah, we know what you want. Alright, give me 1 second and we'll get going. I gotta fix my computer. There we go. I hope no one minds that if I smoke on stream. It should be. Oh, Cute says they want to pet Tagnori's ears too. Tagnori's super adorable, right?
Someone
I don't
told
know
you
if
the
they're a
Masters
cat,
of the
if
Nightwind
they're
is a tribe of weirdos?
Foxman, where am
Who
I
else
supposed to be
is
going?
there?
Aha.
I thought I was the only one.
Who doesn't want to pet those ears? Look at those ears!
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
He's a phoenix
So
fox.
just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly
Well, that makes me feel
speaking,
better.
I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
I love Finnick foxes. They are the cutest thing in the entire world. I play Rocket League and one of my main cars is the Finnick because Finnick fox. So cute! So cute! Anyway.
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
We have a disease like that in real life. It's calcification, where your bones overcalcify and slowly you become a rock. Cute says, I just looked them up on Google and they can be kept as pets apparently. If I get one, I'm naming it Tagnori. They can be kept as pets. I have heard that. I have a friend who keeps wild, like he has a falcon, he has a couple of wild cats, like a little lynx and stuff like that. He wants a phoenix fox when he's done with his lynx. So I don't know how much work they are, but I would assume that they're at least as much work as a bigger dog, if not more. Anyway, they'll lose control over their body.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Oh.
What? The Fatui?
Of course it's the
It
Fatui.
appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
Fuck the Fatui,
Anyway,
man.
the person who eventually
Pop up
rescued
everywhere.
Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how
Oh,
this
that's
doctor
not
managed to do it, but
ominous at
her
all.
case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh,
That's fair.
Paimon had no
So I wasn't
idea
quite on the
Kale's
money
been
with
through
was
so
she
much
raped, but I was
suffering.
close.
Oh, by the way, Paimon.
Have I read
Kale
the
wanted me to tell you
Genshin
that
webtoon?
she's sorry for
It has
scaring
Kale's
you yesterday.
backstory in it. I have
She also
not,
wanted
and I
both
don't
of
know
you to
where
know
to
that
read
she's
it.
sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
If you want
Well
to drop
said.
the link in chat,
I
I'll
hope
look
you'll
it
get a
up and
chance to
definitely
tell her
read
that
it.
in person the next
Maybe
time
we'll
you see
read it
her.
on stream.
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
I mean,
Don't
we'll
worry,
try.
Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Kale's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers
Thank
the
you for the
moment
link.
she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed
Nice.
for her medicine.
I'll read this later. Maybe on
I'll see you two later.
maybe on Twitch. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll first read it to myself and then read it on Twitch later. Maybe we'll read it for like Friday lore days or something. Kind of sounds like a good idea, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and
God,
listen to
Kaya
every
is so hot in the
instruction.
comic.
Problemo.
Let's go
My
then.
wife will love that.
We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilot Pala Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilot Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilot Pala Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue
Allie
flowers
loves
floating
Kaya,
on the
by the
water's
way.
surface.
My wife,
Quite an
Allie,
attractive
loves
species,
Kaya.
if you ask me.
He is one of her favorite
The
characters,
large petals
and his
are actually
voice
the
gets her
plant's
mushy.
leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Calpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh.
Nerd.
Okay then.
But like in a good way, but still like
Paimon.
nerd.
Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
Or bring it up more because it's his hyper focus. Special interest.
There should be Nilot Pala Lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilot Pala Lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tighnari.
I guess we actually go back to this. Not all the time do we go back to the same spot that we were in.
Hey, Tighnari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
No rest for the wicked. Not ever.
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help with this.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Give me 1 second, guys. My work texted me. Alright, let's see. We got our commissions done. Shit. This was not the team I was supposed to be on when I did my commission. I did that last time too. Okay. There is fast travel point. By the way, Oron was in my first set of characters I pulled for when I started the game. When it came out on Xbox, it was Chaska and Lenny as the banners, and I got him in Chaska's banner. And I have never looked back because other people don't have a double jump, and that, as an old school gamer, that is insane to me. A nice little spot. I got some really good luck when I first started, so I'm hoping I can carry it through. Oh, down. You're not the right boy. Nope. This is not an incline, then we're gonna go do it up here. Battle music's cool. I don't know what locked on us, but battle music's cool. Let's see. Cute says, I got him when I pulled for Lenny. I wanted him since he is so wholesome and cute in this story. Aw, I can't wait until I get to that part. He seems really wholesome. All of his voice lines seem super chill. I have max friendship with him, so I know this is something that we should probably leave till lore day, but I know that his vision was given to him because he couldn't sleep. And I can't explain to you how much that's me. Okay, we're gonna go turn in our stuff real quick. We're gonna turn it in as the right person. Actually, we're still testing a thing. I don't know how friendship points work. I don't know if they're spread through the team. I don't know if it's only the person that turns them in. So I am testing. But testing in a way that I will be at least working on one active person just in case I have a day where I'm like, I'm rushing or too busy to really notice what I'm doing.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hi, Catherine.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssal.
Come take a look. There'll definitely be something that catches your eye.
Sorry, I got distracted. I want to fiddle with this party a little bit.
A walk would be nice.
Oh, yes, Songli, that's what we're doing. Walking. Plunge.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Sorry, that's just so dramatic.
Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're gonna have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha, let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone.
These strange spirits that occupy the appearance of auspicious branches are dendrogana. That symbolize the protection of Dendro. Okay. I wish I had my life. I'm always on the wrong team, and so I don't like fucking with the teams themselves. I prefer just swapping out characters I need. Can't tell, I'm too used to just having Oberon on me at all times. My team doesn't really do much right now. Are we supposed to break this? Or are we supposed to break this? Collect oh, okay, so we need to go get more of the green things. No, let's not worry. What are we doing? We got the green things. Light a candle for life. It really seems like we should then attack the withering branches with charged attacks.
Rise!
Stop. It's easier to get a sword person. We don't have any more Dendro with us. Okay, so now we know how to do it. Stop focusing on that.
Great.
Admittedly, it's easier
now that all
with
the branches have been
yet.
cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Go by the life candle because we have some sort of thing going on. Okay, that hurt. Everyone gets a meteor now. And somehow only one of them got caught in it? Okay, maybe I'll be far enough away from... Nope. Wait, hold on. Cannot configure this party in this state, so... Oh! Yeah, probably because you're not home. Oh, that's him out.
Check this out.
Mages are the worst. Aren't you dead yet? You dead. Okay, maybe now I can change my shit. Yes. Sorry, Toma.
There's still a long road ahead.
Okay, now we're a little bit more equipped for this fight. Into the water, please. Into the water for you. Don't know what that is, but okay. Makes cute little popping sounds. I'm gonna assume we need more. How many of these do we need?
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Oh, I had to actually get all the people dead. That's on me. Or I'm just dumb. A thing will pop up and you can destroy it. Gotcha.
Everything's returning to normal now.
Thank you, cute.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported
Hi,
for
welcome to the
patients
stream.
with other
Hope you're having a good
conditions.
day. Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I have not.
Irminsul is a tree located
Hi, Bobby
deep beneath the
Vita.
surface.
Hi, Punk.
Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
That's actually pretty cool. Hi guys, it's good to see you on my stream. Thank you so much for your support. Also, I'm on my main account, finally, after all of this time. This is the last stream that will be named again for the first time. It will just be Genshin for the first time. I have made it. Also, I'm planning on taking a few days off a stream and for this next week, and I'm going to be doing editing for YouTube. So that way we have a little bit better YouTube stuff. Bobby Vita says, great success. I am excited. I am really happy. We made it here. I honestly thought I would give up at certain points of replaying, but having the stream, having you viewers really does help. I'm so happy to have even one person watching, let alone, all of you guys. So thank you so much. Yeah, I do plan on streaming Friday, but it's going to be a little bit different for Lore Day. I want to talk about everything we've been through. So, thanks for joining in, and thanks for your support. And also, we're here! Okay. We're back focused.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Bobby Vita says, I need to watch Roommates of Pongduck? I just finished Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself, and if you have Netflix and or totally legal other streaming sites, I would suggest watching it because it is epic. I loved it a lot. Like a lot more than I should have. There's a long way up. What is Roommates of Pongduck? Is it part of the musical? I forgot what it was called. I had it and then it fucking went away. The guy who hates musicals, like Star League. No, Star. It's a BL drama? Oh, well, apparently. Well, I should, before I say anything, is it dubbed? My wife is deaf in one ear and has comprehension problems, so we don't watch anime in Japanese or in Chinese. We don't watch very many things subbed because she has to have English and English subtitles as it is. It's my one chance to see names that I'm not going to be able to pronounce because I can't watch Kissable Lips. Why can't you watch Kissable Lips? No dubs as far as you know? Okay, well unfortunately we're probably not going to be able to watch it. I might watch it, but right now we are watching all of the stuff on our watch list, and anything that people recommend us that is English. We just got done watching Overlord. Bobby Vita says, Kissable Lips is gonna make me so sad too. Aw. BLs tend to be really sad, much sadder than they need to be. I blame Banana Fish. Banana Fish made a huge stink about being a sad gay story, and now all gay stories are sad.
How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation.
There was one I watched for
She must
16
have just
episodes,
finished.
and it was the
It's
same
been
formula,
nearly
just
3 days
stretched to
since
match
she's had
the
anything to
runtime.
eat, and it appears she's forgotten to
okay, so
prepare some
Korean and
rations.
Japanese boy love
This letter is
dramas are
her
almost
asking
always
us for
8
help.
episodes
We need to go.
with the same general structure.
What?
Yeah.
You mean she's been sitting
You
there
are
for
not
3
wrong.
days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few
We
lines on
did
the
watch
paper?
Cherry Love from Crunchyroll. That was
Well,
really good.
Obviously, because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance. No unusual feelings this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of
Funny
significant
incense.
importance.
Genshin's gotta censor the
Not
word
just
drug,
for the
says
nation of
cute.
Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly is it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Oh, are we actually going to wait for a moment? Are we not fading to black? I guess we're not. Okay. Bobby says, well, that's
Here,
what
take
bubbly
these.
kind
It's a
of...
meal I packed for Hypatia,
if not
as well as
funny
some other
incense.
ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dusk birds flew by.
Real quick, we're gonna go and grab these before I forget. I can't believe, guys, we are here. And we're on my main account, so something I really want to talk about real quick is I am a sometimes free-to-play player, sometimes I'm a, hey, I like to do the battle pass because I have nothing else I'm doing in my gaming world. And part of that depends on whether or not I can get to a certain level. That level is level 30. If I can reach level 30, I will think about buying the battle pass. That's kind of just how I do battle passes as a general statement. I have trouble with, like, I don't know if I want to support Mahoyo or not yet, because I don't know how they are as a company, if that makes sense. But I bought one battle pass out of depression, because I'm human. And it was actually pretty fun, and I have nothing else I'm doing in any other games because all my friends decided that they were gonna go have life, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Where are you supposed to go? That way. Nom, 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 nom. Oh. Let's see. Bobby says, Battle Pass and Welcome is in the not fully free to play, but people aren't going to be like, oh, you're spending fortunes on anime women zone. Yeah. I think the word for it is dolphin. My wife is more of a free to play
Having
player.
a favorite animal or vegetable fruit
she
can help us recognize
only bought
what
the
kind
battle
of
pass
people we
last
want to
time
become.
because I literally was like, buy the battle pass. You are literally almost done with the battle pass. You get on every fucking day. Get the fucking battle pass. And then she got the battle pass and she like instantly finished it with the 10 levels. So, but I feel weird saying that I'm free to play because I do pay into it sometimes. And I've definitely bought the Welkin Moon because Risley. Risley is one of the fan fiction / fan arts that I've seen for as long as he's been released. I want to say at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. And I love his art. I don't know very much about him other than he kind of looks like he's a cop. But I want him very much, and I want to get to Fontaine to see his story because I am super, super excited. Battle Pass is pretty worth it. The weapons are pretty good, and the materials are helpful as well. He's the ass man, says Bobby. Yeah,
Sometimes
I
the
have been
shrouded
calling him
path
Cake
is not
Boy
meant to be
because
walked.
he is
Move
cake.
forward with blind ambition, and the smoke
He is very
might
much
suffocate.
cake. But I'm glad that people think that the battle pass is worth it. Some battle passes in mobile games are just not worth it at all. And I'm glad to know that people are confident that the battle pass in this is actually worth it. So, makes me happy. Just wanted to say.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Plum.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here.
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the cave inside. Oh hey, look. Hypatia. Is she okay? No. Cute little mushroom guy. Genshin super not beating the allegations of being Breath of the Wild. Tiny creature says cute. Bobby says the baby.
There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
Bobby Vita says creature TM. So, she somehow has more energy than I expected. Also, she just seems like a crashed out stoner, not gonna lie.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
The Living Dead TM. Yep, she is definitely the Living Dead. Will not deny.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon, relax.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Oh, Door of Resurrection activated. That's good. Cute says the drugs are working. The shrooms.
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Okay. Bouncy shrooms. Oh, I guess I was supposed to be on that. Oh, the chest, Bobby says. That's right, there is a chest here. And I'm not going to be able to come back, I'm sure.
Be free! Stabilize!
Where'd it go?
Quake!
The main chests are important because you can get them after exiting. Every free mo gem counts. Yes, 100%. You are correct. And also, I don't think that you guys are impatient. Okay. Seriously, every free mo does count. Excuse me, sorry I was sneezing. Sorry if my mic didn't cut off in time. What element is the main account traveler on? Gendro. Bobby Vita has a spinny emoji that goes Bwah! Oh, okay. We are definitely tripping, my friends. Also, we are in Inazuma.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
I'm on. I'm on Y. Okay. Dendro Traveler, my beloved. Punk says, Dendro, you can tell by the green on him. Yeah, I noticed that the frills of the outfit change color with whatever element you're doing. You'll sometimes see primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond with a Dendro in Sumeru. Collect 3 within the domains to unlock the corresponding path. I think that's where I came from. Where am I trying to go? Okay. Aether was off-field and his burst wasn't up. Are you going to do all of the Sumeru world quests? I mean, I'm gonna try to do all the world quests in chunks. I don't know exact. I can't promise that I'm going to try to do the Sumeru World Quest while I'm in Sumeru. I'm going to try my hardest. But I can't promise anything because this game is so ADHD that all I can promise is there's going to be a day a lot like Lore Day where it's like I'm going to be doing the World Quest because, I don't know if you want to know. But these are my World Quests. I has a lot of them. As Punk says, slacker with a happy face. And I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but also this was exactly why I went back to redo the story, was very specifically because I was missing so much of what was going on that I stopped doing world quests because I didn't know what was going on. Sumeru consists of 4 sections and each has a lengthy world quest, says Bobby Vita. Oh, okay. Cute also says, Sumeru has the longest world quest. You will not be happy. It is genuinely the longest. It's called Acronea. Bobby Vita says, the rainforest, then the desert, part 1 through 3. Oh, because there's 4 sections and each one. Oh, okay. You are right, Cute. I am not going to be happy about this at all, to be honest. That is a thing that's going to happen. So yeah, I will try my hardest to do the world quest while I'm in Sumeru. And yeah, I will do my best with that knowledge. Acri is one of the rainforests. It consists of 4 sub-quests. Existential despair. Okay, it's fine. I'm good. We're moving on. We're good. We're good. We're good. Good. Oh, hey, Lily Trolls.
Tell me what you see. Solidify.
You all get that Hi, big guy.
I will have order. Gather. Fracture!
Haizu is such a fucking DPS. He is not at the same level as everyone else, and yet he is still putting out the damage numbers. Why are there more of you assholes? You know what? Fuck all you assholes.
Stabilize! Can't fool me!
Just juggle a fucking healing troll real quick. What's this? I have stuff. Hold on. Yep, it's such a slog. I forced myself through it, but at the end felt good. Punk said me over here having done them twice in the last 4 months is totally doable doing them again. I think they're better than the Archon quest. Haizu needs to do swirls to charge him up a bit. Gotcha.
First! Farewell! Situation!
Swirl!
Fracture!
Oh, that guy just died. I'm actually curious. I want to make sure that we need to go through our artifacts because we are getting close to topping out on our artifacts. So that's a thing I need to do eventually, for sure. I'm a fairy! Oh my god, I'm a fairy! Sorry, I'm sorry. Do I have Farsnu on this account? I have no idea what that is, so I'd assume not. Let me know where I can find out whether or not I have it. Hey look, it's another one of these crystals. Where am I now? Oh, I missed. She is the designated support for Animo DPS units. Okay, so she's a character. Let's go see if I have her real quick. Okay. What is her name? I bet you I don't. Nope. I do not have this person. Duvet. More drugs. Drugs. Silent Seeker of Knowledge. Yeah, this is definitely in Azuma's setup.
Weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Yeah, this is totally in Azuma. It hurts. Oh. Can you stop that game? Or are you telling me I have to, like, stand here? Okay. I mean, fine enough. That is better / worse than drugs. Speaking from experience, I've seen some weird stuff, but not another whole world. Well, Punk, I am fucked up on schizophrenia, so I constantly see other worlds and dimensions. No idea if they're real or not. But, it's not as scary as you think as long as... as long as you keep a hold of, like, your tether. That's the only way I can explain it. I actually refuse to do any, like, drugs like acid or anything like that because I am absolutely terrified of what they will do to my mental state. Bobby says, now I want to rewatch the drugs episode of Anha?
Well, looks like we meet
that
again,
go away.
traveler. Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before the abyss.
They literally do concern me.
Go! You're free now!
Water. Did not get his shield up.
Gather!
So I don't know what the Dendro stuff does.
Not too far now. Solidify. I will have order. Farewell. Time to say hello. Got a situation.
Oh hey, one of my friends is actually on. It's actually semi-surprising. It's really early in the morning. I'm wet now. Oh. I got caught on the barrier.
Too slow.
Oh, okay.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later.
Oh wow, there's a lot going on in my chat. Give me a second, guys.
How weak and powerless you really are.
Okay. So Punk says, yeah, those are the things I'm talking about with experience. In my opinion, sleep deprivation is more effective hallucinogen than anything you can ingest, but I may just be weirdly drug resistant, which is probably true. Bobby Vita says, your skill on the Traveler does a cone of dendro damage. The burst places a funky plant that pulses and does dendro damage on enemy range. If it gets hit with a hydro, the range is expanded. If it gets hit with electro, it's quicker and more often. And lastly, if hit with pyro, it explodes for the equivalent of the damage over the duration. Oh, okay.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug.
The Electro transformation is preferred. Hydro is better for Aoi.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
This guy needs an ass kicking.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
He has a nice waist though, says Cutie. Okay. We are back in the cave. What was that all just now? Strange. It felt like I was dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw. And forearms. But says Punk. Bobby Vita says, yeah, why is his waist so small? For men to grab? What a
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Ah, so sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a bit, a sec. Riz up the Abyss Herald Guide by Traveler with a thinky emoji, says Cutie.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
After giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You gave Hypatia the letter from Tainari.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your
All
neighbor?
these wacky scholars,
You mean
says
there's
Bobby
someone
Vita.
else living nearby?
Punk says, saved by a fruit basket. Is that an anime reference? Bobby says, TM nerds. Nerds TM. Kind of like a cabbage.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
You tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures. Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're out, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
What kind of new bot is this?
Good.
Fuck off.
I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Punk said it's a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Freaking bots. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna make some food by the fireside and then I gotta start shutting down stream just so everyone knows. Oh, and I gotta say hi to my friend,
Let's use the
too.
empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the
I
box
was about
is
to
a nice
joke
touch,
earlier
too.
that if we painted
Let's
Paimon
go serve
purple,
this
she
up
would
and
be a
start
flying
eating
purple
with
people
Hypatia.
eater. That's Bobby. Oh, before I forget again.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of people's forte in this world. After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about the connection with
Even though
Image Seal.
everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you
Cute
have.
says, I swear
So why
whenever
does
I
this
see food in a
incense
game, I
allow
suddenly
people
smell
to
it. It's
connect
like,
to Irminsul?
it's actually cooking.
The
Oh, lucky.
ingredients used to make Spiritborn Ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand. Sorry, you lost me there.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Yes, understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
It reminds me of a dream I saw from the Aranara. It was a big chaotic mess.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life.
I'm sorry you got cold.
You.
I'll turn on your pad.
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Hypatia. We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alright, what good timing. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes. And it is time, guys. It is the time. Oh, I got a friend request. Free to play old gamer. Let's go. Should actually tell him. Oh, Punk said he sent the friend request. Gotcha. Well, thank you for the friend request. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your support on my stream, for sure. Let's go to the shop and see if I can... Not that shop. It's this shop. We can. We can. How many days until Risley fucking gets here? In a week? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. He'll get here and then we will have a whole stream of dumping wishes like a gambling addict. Yes, another week of farming. It's gonna be weird because I will be doing probably 2 streams every day. Not every day, but 2 streams after I get back from editing because I play both in the morning and in the afternoon. And right now this is my major game. So this is gonna be fun, guys. I'm really happy that we caught up to my main account. And I'm excited to see the new stuff. I am excited to put stuff together. This Friday, the lore day is going to be a little bit different. We're gonna sit down and talk about everything from Mondstadt to this moment, and just my thoughts and my theories. Hopefully, some engagement with you guys. I want to hear what you guys think. I hope it's a big thing. I don't know how to make an announcement like this to make sure that everyone knows, but I guess YouTube community post or something like that. Bobby Vita does Dancing Dinosaurs. We are so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are so excited. New stuff to come. It's gonna be amazing. Sumeru is one of my favorites. It's packed with lore, says Cute. That's awesome. I love lore. Lore makes me happy. I love games for their lore, but sometimes, with mobile games specifically, the lore is usually not there. So for something to have good lore, man. Bobby says, yeah, so much happens in the Big land? Big land? B-E-E-G. I may not be up on the up and up with all of the kids. I have no idea what that is. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. Yeah. Also, real quick, this looks like Celestia. I've seen the Celestia in the sky. And 100% this looks like Celestia to me. It also looks like the area that we started in when we were... Punk says shrug. Bobby says, imagine a time traveler that goes soon in my day. Cute says, yeah, this is definitely Celestia. Bobby agrees, yeah, it's Celestia. So I'm glad that we all can come to an agreement that this is definitely Celestia. And this is definitely the place where we were gonna bounce, but then we're stopped in our tracks by the heavenly principles. Yeah, all of that's gonna be fun and weird. Celestia currently sits above Chengyu Vale, but it has moved over the years. I've heard that. On a TikTok, I have heard that. I've been trying to stay away from TikToks and from shorts and from, like, lore stuff to preserve from spoilers, but every once in a while, because the spying bots of spyness know that I'm playing Genshin, some stuff will slip through. And that's one of them that made me go and find Celestia and go, this bitch looks like our beginning screen. Alright, so I'm gonna close stream, but I'll be in the chat for a few more minutes. Yeah, thanks guys for coming. I really appreciate all your support, and I hope we talk more soon. Oh, wait, hold on. In Mondstadt, there's Venti statue on the ground that's near it. That's writings translates to Gateway to Celestia. Face. Bobby says, and you can see it from so many places. You can see Celestia. Oh, I missed a message. Celestia, you know, I didn't. Never mind. I should that. Yeah. Celestia seems to be a place that is strange. Oh, also, when you're like little shooting stars, don't you like go past Mondstadt in like that cutscene where you're falling? I might have to look that up. Anyway, I'm gonna be in chat, but I'm shutting down stream now. I can't get ADHD'd away. Bye guys. Take care, Wisps.